Hello, I'm Kyuu, a candidate for the municipal elections in Tampere for the National Coalition Party Kokoomus. And I hope to be the most boring candidate. A little bit of background first. I work as a Chief Information Security Officer. I'm also a serial entrepreneur running small IT-related businesses. I do a lot of volunteer work in culture events. Obviously, due to certain reasons, last year that has been mostly online events. I do all kinds of volunteer work there, sometimes taking larger parts to do larger chores, sometimes just assisting as one of many. If I happen to have any free time after that, I like to go walking for really, really long walks. That's my thing. Now, about this boredom, let me tell you a little bit about my past. I've been involved in so many groups, so many political, non-political, left, right, top, bottom, and I've made a lot of, shall we say, rousing speeches, very strong and to the point and spoken with a lot of intense voice. And I've written even more speeches made by many others. And I've gotten a lot of shall we say, unflattering nicknames for that. And I'm not going to say that some of them might not have been deserved. Some may be a little bit over the edge. But over the past several years, I've realized that in all those groups, all those people I met, all of them, they're people. They're actual, real people. And I'd like to speak in a way that I don't tell anyone, not any group, that you're not welcome. That's why I've decided to calm my voice, speak in a gentle and boring manner. Now, I do have opinions about running the city, naturally, but they're more iterations of what has been decided and less about that person, that politician is wrong, and this has to go all out of it, everything. No, let's improve upon what we have, make small changes, bring in new viewpoints. But if you want someone who will give you a 10-second, very, shall we say, direct speech about what has to change, what has to go, I'm sorry, I'm not your candidate, but fortunately you can choose anyone you want. I will give you a few brief examples of things I have on my mind for this election, and I will provide further videos. And if I find a suitable place, also English language blogs to publish these thoughts, but I think in English it will be mostly videos. Let's see what I have written down here. No, wait, it's not on paper, it's in here. Let's see. Okay. Let's talk about work and immigration first. Yeah, if you're expecting a rowdy immigration speech, sorry, that one is not coming. The city of Tampere has put a lot of extra effort into connecting people looking for work and companies looking for workers. This is good work and I want it to continue. I would like to suggest a few changes. For example, I would like more cooperation with smaller companies. It's something that they're starting, but it hasn't gone very far as of yet. I'd like to emphasis on language training for immigrants. Now, perhaps you think that that's a silly point. Everyone can get Finnish language training. Yes, to a point, but there are quite a few problems in that area, something worth improving, but I'll bring in the details in a later video. I would also like to maybe put a little bit effort into creating jobs, not just seeking jobs that are already available. A few small changes. Then I would like to talk about IT and responsibility and sustainability. Now, the word doesn't go into English quite the same way as in Finnish, but the point is, if you want to make a responsible investment, it means it has to, for example, it has to be what the people need. You do not buy software for politicians when it's going to the hospital. You buy it for the nurses and the doctors. If it does not work for them in the best possible way, it is not a responsible investment. But there are, of course, other points to this. If you're buying an online service, cloud computing, as they say, you will not want to buy from a partner that uses coal power in making it. You will want someone who uses renewable energy. So you don't want to outsource the irresponsible decisions to a third party, but demand the same of them. Additionally, recycling. Now, the city of Tampere does not toss old computer to the dump, of course, but I think we could do even better. After, say, a laptop has no longer any use for the city, it's been there for a few years, I would like to see it repaired and I would like to see them provided to the low-income families that we have here. That would be a great improvement. I mean, after all, the people of the city bought them. I believe they should be the ones to benefit from them all the way to the end. A few words about culture. Now, a member of my party does not often speak about culture, and the common culture discussion is more money, less money. Of course, I would like there to be more money for culture. However, that would be dishonest. We know that there isn't always more money to go around. We should talk about how we use the money instead. Now, I would suggest a few new metrics. For example, if we give 1,000, 10,000 to this organization, how many people will benefit from it? During what time? Will whatever they do be open for everyone, or do they need to buy a ticket? These and many other metrics would help us and be part of the decision making and help us make good decisions. See, when we talk about culture, there's of course the traditional institutions, you could say, theaters and concert halls, and I'm all for them, of course. I love the Tampere Philharmonic, for example. But culture events, on the other hand, I'd like to say let's look 2 years from now, 2023, summer of 2023. What is the most important culture event in the city? The answer is something that we do not know. Almost nobody knows what that's going to be. And that's the point. There will be something new, groundbreaking, interesting. Culture moves ahead and invents new things. It keeps up a lot of old memories, but there will be new things. And we need to be able to move rapidly and stay with the pace and support these new ideas as much as we possibly can. And this is a viewpoint I would like to keep in our memories. A few more closing thoughts to this. Now, I would suggest to all voters that there is no wrong reason for choosing a candidate. Now, you want to choose me? Wonderful. You choose someone else? That's wonderful too. The fact that we even have elections peacefully and calmly here again is already a reason to celebrate. But as I said, no wrong reason. You may want to study hard, look at the answers and see what is the right person for you, who is the right candidate. You might want to vote for someone you know or a familiar party. Or you might just say, oh, the heck with it, I'm just going to roll the dice. That's fine too, as long as you find a way to choose. Now, if I should be elected, this is what I would like to promise to the other elected candidates. I will listen to you. I will respect your opinions. I will ask to hear more, and I will do my very best to understand your opinions. Should you have an opinion which differs with my own, but you have extremely good reasons for your beliefs, and you will demonstrate and you will show me the facts and the numbers, I reserve the right to change my mind. I will keep a scientific viewpoint, which means that you must always be ready to accept a new answer, a better answer, should one come available. The world is not written in stone, it changes, and I would like to change with the world. And with that boring start, that was not extremely fast opinions in 10 seconds about everything that's gone wrong. No, as I said, that's not me. That's someone else. On my part, I hope everyone has a peaceful election. And well, for now, I wish you all well. Thank you.